If anyone ever told me I could make up to 1.7 million naira online without selling a single cake as a baker in 10 days, I would never have believed that. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how I made 1.7 million in 10 days without selling a single cake as a baker. And this does not apply to you being a baker alone. It can apply to any field of business that you're into. So without wasting so much of your time, let's get right into it. One thing I have come to realize is that it's easy for you to make money online as much as you are willing to put in the effort and give value to people. I sold an online course that made me 1.7 million naira in less than 2 weeks. And if you're to convert that 1.7 million naira to dollars, it's about 4,250 US dollars. So here is a little background story about myself. My name is Lanike and I'm a home baker. In the early stages of growing my business, I was in a location where I wasn't selling cakes. At least I wasn't selling the required number of cakes to sustain myself and to sustain the business, which actually got me frustrated. Before I recorded this online course, I was in serious debt. Like I said, I wasn't making money and it just felt like nothing was working. As a matter of fact, I was trying to even get a job, but I couldn't get a job. So I knew that the only option I had was just to find a way to make my cake business work for me. As at that time, I had only about 500 followers on Instagram. But then I thought within me, what can I do to improve on or to solve this problem that I had? I decided to brush up my skills, thinking it would help me make more money from my baking business, which eventually worked, but didn't work the way I wanted it or the way I expected it to work. So what I did was I went for an upgrade class on how to make fondant sharp edge. I believe that bakers can relate to this. And then by the time I came back, I was like, oh, now people will start rushing me with orders. But that was not what happened. One day I stumbled on a lady's page and she made a fondant cake for a celebrity that I felt, oh, this is not a good cake. Like, this cake is not skillfully done. And I was like, oh, you that are so skillful in this cake, you are not making money, you are not getting customers. So I thought, what if I package what I know into an online course and try to teach those people who does not know how to do what I can do and help them improve on their business, and at the same time try to line my own pockets with some money. And that was how I stumbled on online courses. As a baker, I'm always looking out for ideas or things to do, especially since I stumbled on the sales of online courses. I try to look out for trends that people might be interested in learning, and then I try to incorporate it and package it into an online course. Now, there was this time that castle cake was like a big deal in my country, Nigeria, and everybody just wanted to know how to make a castle cake. Even I was curious about how to make a castle cake. So I went into research, I took a few online courses, and then I experimented on some things personally that I did, because some of the online courses I got didn't really give me the value I wanted. So I decided to research and experiment on my own. And that was how I was able to master the art of making a castle cake myself. When I mastered this art, somebody reached out to me on Instagram and said, oh, I want to learn how to make a castle cake from you. When the lady came for a physical class, I just thought, instead of just teaching her, as I'm teaching her, why not try and record the process of making this castle cake, because 1 or 2 people could learn from it. While I was actually recording the process of this class, I was not even thinking of selling it. I was just thinking, okay, maybe I'll just use it for content creation on Instagram. But by the time I was done recording the process, I thought that this is too much information to give out for free. So instead of giving it out for free, I decided to give it out for a token. I sold it for 1,000 naira. When I packaged this course and I threw it out, In 7 days, we made over ₦1,000,000. Let me calculate that in dollars. So that was about 3,000 US dollars in like 7 days. And then the part 2 was sold for 2,000 naira, which was about $5. So a lot of people who did the part 1 were interested in going further to get the part 2 because they got value for the part 1 that they paid for. And at the end of the day, we had about 300 people register for the part 2, which was over 600,000. If you're watching this and you've started selling online courses, or you're just thinking about going into the business of selling online courses, I just want you to know that you can also achieve a very big milestone in a very short time. But it might not happen for you in 1 day. It might not even happen for you in a year. The process is gradual. So follow the process. The year that we sold the Castle Cake class, we made about 8 million naira in revenue from selling online courses. And so this is just to encourage you who might be thinking, oh, maybe my environment is not helping me to grow my business, or I have so much knowledge and people are always stealing ideas from me, or people are always coming to me to ask me for question and guidance. Then you should know that you have something valuable to offer people. I'm not saying every idea you have has to be sold, because the truth of the matter is you can't even sell all the ideas that you have. You will definitely need to give out some for free. If you know that you want to sell your online course and you want to make a lot of money from it, you must have it at the back of your mind that you want to add value to people. Value always attracts money. If you are not adding any value to anyone, nobody will be willing to pay you for the knowledge that you have. Ensure that you're adding value to people. The more capacity you build, the more you can expand and build your online courses. If you're someone wondering, how can I make money online without investing too much into it, then you can sell your knowledge. That is what is called monetizing your knowledge. You can monetize your knowledge for money, and then from there you can also learn other things that you can do to make money online. So this was how I made over 1.7 million naira, which is about $4,250 in 10 days, just selling my knowledge without selling a single cake as a home baker. If you would like to see more videos about this or how to make money online, then drop a comment. Let me know your view about this video. If you found this video helpful, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Remember to also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, so that you can be in the know when other videos like this drop on the channel. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.